Alright guys, welcome back to part 5. This part we will look at blending the tones in the face, softening some wedges up, bringing stuff back and forward using a soft round brush, just to give it a bit of realism and blend. It'll blend a lot of the colours together as well. So right there I've actually decided that I needed a bit more colour value in the hair, just to bring it out a bit, change, because it looked a bit white, static. I didn't really like it, so add a bit of colour. Then I'm going to do that in a few parts of the canvas. So using that texture brush, I'm just going to go over little parts, and I'll go ahead and fast forward to the juicy bits. Right, so here's where I'm going to grab my soft round brush. This sort of will help me blend the tones together. You know, in the face where it looks quite muddy, when I decide if I like my brush or not. There we go. So I decided I like my brush, and now I'm going to carry on. So it's quite reasonably large brush. I'm just going to go over the face, blend in those little bits that look a bit muddy. Especially around the eye, that needs to be sort of brought out a little bit. You can see by like darkening areas, you're bringing stuff back and forward. That's quite a good little brush for blending as well. I try not to use it straight away, because if you don't have that texture underneath it, it looks very photoshoppy. You want to keep it quite loose and interesting and original. Yeah. So I'm just going around little parts that I think need sorting out. Around the face, the cheek, around the eyes, etc. You can see by using that brush, it's moving the armour on his face a little bit forward and adding bits of shadows, just to make his face look a bit more three-dimensional. Try and be subtle with it. I think that's the key. If you go overboard and just attack the whole canvas with a brush and try and blend every single tone, it's going to look very weird. Very weird indeed. So just try and be a little subtle with it. You'll get a nice effect. Just busy airbrushing his face, because he's worth it. I'll bring down that hair a little bit, add a bit of interest. I went too far there. Just add little bits around the face where people will be looking. See, just add little bits of hair here and here to give it a bit of realism. So I'll go ahead and fast forward that. Pretty much just doing the same thing, pushing stuff back using the soft brush. Here I decided to add in just a brown using the brush, quite a dark brown. He looks a bit flushed and a bit vampiric, so I added a brown to sort of give it a bit of colour, particularly on the right side of his face and by his eye. Just adds that little bit extra. Right, so I'll carry on refining it, stuff like that, and then we'll go over to the last part. So I'll see you there, guys. Bye.